Hello and welcome back to the Solomen Podcast. This is Season 1, Ep.2. We're going to go ask Mr. Solomen what the topic of the day is. It's going to be interesting today. Hello, Mr. Solomen. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right, Gabe. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So we're going to ask you to give us a topic for today's podcast.
So the topic that I came up with was, is colorblindness real?
Okay.
Do you believe in colorblindness?
Thank you. An interesting question. We'll have to investigate this one. Garrett, how are you doing today?
Okay.
Are you willing to be part of the podcast again?
Yes.
Okay. The question of the day is, do you believe in colorblindness? Like, is it real?
No.
It's not real.
Colorblindness is not real.
Okay. Thank you. Jason, do you believe in colorblindness?
Yes.
Okay. Joe, as a freshman, do you believe in colorblindness?
I think people make it up to get extra benefits like a free parking space. There's no way to prove colorblindness is real. You just gotta believe them, but I don't believe people.
Okay, good to know. Do you believe in colorblindness?
I mean, I guess.
All right. Interesting.
Those were some interesting results, but we'll analyze them after the break. I'd like to give a special thank you to Film Club for sponsoring this episode of the Solomen Podcast.
Film Club is a club that is offered at Tuesdays at 3 p.m. in Mr. McDonald's room. That's a lot of fun, where videos are made. Funny videos, serious videos, informational videos.
It's really a club for everyone. Any kind of interest is welcome in Film Club. We could use any help we can get.
We could use editors, video makers, filmers, actors, anything. Just come on and check it out.
It's a whole lot of fun, and if you have any questions, ask Mr. McDonald directly or in his email.
Thank you again to Film Club. Now, time to get back to the story.
Okay, so with all this talk about colorblindness, what are your thoughts, Gabe?
I'm not sure what to think. I think it's kind of fake.
So, if you could give that like a 1 out of 10 for how sure you are, what would it place on that scale?
A 9.
You're 90% sure it's fake.
Yes.
Speaking of colorblindness, what are your thoughts on other actual, disabilities such as, real blindness or,
I'm not sure what to think. Helen Keller is an interesting figure for those.
What are your thoughts on Helen Keller?
I find her story interesting because if she was truly blind and deaf, that's a hard life, and she did a great job. But also, I heard that somewhere that she flew a plane, which I find highly unrealistic.
So, do you think she faked the event like a stunt pilot or something, or do you think she was faking being disabled?
I think faking the event would be easier. Maybe she was just sitting in the cockpit and be like, yeah, I flew a plane.
Do you think her co-pilot probably had access to flying the plane or something somehow?
Yeah, absolutely. At least that. I think we should go ask the other students what they think of this.
Absolutely.
Hi, Garrett.
Hello.
So, after talking about colorblindness, we had a few questions for you.
Okay.
Helen Keller, what do you think about her?
She was blind, right?
Apparently.
Okay.
Do you think she actually was blind?
Yes.
She was also deaf.
Possibly.
Can a blind and deaf person operate an airplane?
Can they what?
Operate an airplane. Fly an airplane.
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, good. Jason, what do you think?
I would trust her as my pilot.
Okay, good to know. Joe, what do you think about Helen Keller?
She doesn't deserve the clout.
Do you think she was like a top-tier clout chaser?
She's bottom tier.
So she's really good at it, but she also is bad.
What? No, she's bottom tier human being.
Oh, yeah, but like on the rank of clout chaser.
Yeah. She's definitely big cloud chaser. One of the top ones out there.
Like the James Bond of cloud chasing.
Basically.
I'm here with Helen Keller expert Reed.
Hi.
So Reed, what do you think about colorblindness?
Colorblindness, I mean, it's pretty L thing, you know, cause just see yellow and red, and so we can all see the same colors.
Do you think colorblindness is a real thing?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fake, because everyone can see yellow. I mean, yellow's yellow, like the sun.
Okay, moving on, what do you think of Helen Keller?
Fake.
So you're an expert on a fake person.
Yeah, it's like Mr. McDonald and Hamlet.
Do you think she was just doing it because of clout, or what?
Yeah, for sure. She definitely could see. When they were teaching her ABCs, they just gave her a graph, and then she acted like she couldn't see, so...
Do you think she actually flew a plane?
No. Actually, maybe a toy plane, like a drone, but not a real one.
Did drones exist when she was alive?
No, but they probably had paper airplanes that you could use.
Okay, so you heard it here from the expert. Helen Keller flew a paper airplane, and she was not blind and deaf. Thank you.
No problem. Helen Keller out.
So we've heard a lot of strong opinions about Helen Keller. What do you make of this?
I don't know. I think everyone can have their own opinion.
It's true, it's a free country. So what do you think personally of Helen Keller?
I don't know what to think anymore.
What do you think of colorblindness?
Fake.
100%? You have no other ideas about it? No other opinions on it?
I think that people see color differently, so they could call it blindness, but I don't think it's blindness. I think it's different ways of seeing color.
So you think we all just see differently and we should accept people for who they truly are?
Not necessarily all the time, but sometimes, yeah.
I totally agree. Now, as a break from the main topic, we're going to ask a special request question.
Were dinosaurs more advanced than humans?
Honestly, I think they could have been in their own ways. Genetically, probably they were more advanced than us, but I doubt they had a higher mental capability than humans.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm sure they excelled in some things that we don't, but they also fell way behind in some areas that we don't.
It's really the upside of humanity that we have the ability to think and perceive things how we want to, and we have the ability to work together and fight each other, which advances society.
I know dinosaurs would have had the issue of having several races. Not races even, but species. We have one species, which makes it a lot easier to converse and transfer ideas and stuff.
Also, our technological advancement, just in general. I think mentally we are just above them, but physically, I think we would totally lose to a dinosaur.
Absolutely, a T-Rex would tear us to shreds.
If you go back maybe 300, 400 years, and you pit humans against dinosaurs just 500 years ago, we'd probably lose.
Yep. Well, we'll discuss this more later. Thank you for listening again and spending your time with us. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Thank you. See you around next time.